with Tera Patrick, and we're here at the Hustler store for her new book release. And I definitely want to ask you, Center Takes All, how did you come up with that title?
Tera Takes All, it's my first memoir, and the follow-up Happy Ending is going to come out in January of 2013. So we're at the Hustler store in San Diego during Comic-Con Insanity weekend, which I'm promoting my latest issue of Girls and Corpses magazine. Center Takes All, we wrestled with titles. I came up with Happy Ending, which is the sequel, but Center Takes All was Carrie Borzillo, my co-author. I've got to give her credit. She came up with that. So.
Wow.
I just thought it was good. I mean, not that I'm a sinner, but I took it all.
That's great. Now, one of the things that I've always kind of admired about you is that you're a businesswoman. You've always done everything you do with such class, and I think that's why you have such a female following, because of the way you carry yourself. What do we have to look forward to from you? Because I know I can just tell you're very much an entrepreneur. What can we look for next?
Well, the follow-up to Center Takes All is called Happy Ending, and it talks about my life post-adult. So I retired from adult films in 2006, but I still have a really successful paid website, which is terapatrick.com. My fans can always find me there. Of course, I'm on the social media. I'm on Twitter at Tera1Patrick, but I've actually shifted my business exhibiting now Comic-Con. So I'm doing a tour of Comic-Con, Wizard World. I've already done 4 cities with my very dear friend Nina Mercedes, who's also a good friend of mine in the adult industry. And Nina Mercedes is known as a fitness model, cover girl. She's also a fellow entrepreneur. And we're doing really, really well now in the comic industry and mixed media TV industry. So I appreciate my fans coming in, and I spokesmodel for a beautiful clothing company out of Burbank called Pepco, and still modeling, and my dream would be to, this is going to sound so funny, but I love fashion and makeup and beauty and all things girly, so if I can find a way to make a living doing that, I might come out with some new beauty products.
Oh, wow,
that sounds good. That's on the next horizon, but for now I'm happy in the nerd.
Well, that sounds really great. I actually was going to ask you, you speak very well, you carry yourself very well, so do you think that we're going to see you doing a radio show or a TV show in the near future?
You know what, I get asked to do radio. Actually, I'm going to be on panel at Catalyst Con, which is September 27th in Woodland Hills, California. I'm so honored to be joining a lot of the academics, some of my fellow authors and women in the industry, and Catalyst Con, you look it up on catalystcon.com. I'm going to be speaking about just being an entrepreneur in the adult industry. I'm a mompreneur, as I call it, because I'm a mom now. And just kind of how to make it all work. And like I've always preached, empowerment over exploitation. So as long as I'm on tour, I don't think I could do any radio. Even though I would love to. I love to talk, obviously. But I'm on this crazy comic right now. So pray for me.
I'm sure you're going to do well, and I'm sure that your fans are going to follow you everywhere you go. Is there anything that you want people to know? Like, for example, what advice would you give to anyone who either wants to be an entertainer or if they decided they wanted to be an adult entertainer? What would be the advice you would give them?
The one message that I like to convey in Center Takes All is that just integrity. I think being humble and having integrity and gratitude are the 3 most important qualities that anyone can have just in life. I have a lot of gratitude for just everything that I've been through in my life, and that's really what I try to convey in Center Takes All. I feel that whether you're an actress or a nurse or you work at 7-Eleven, I think that don't ever be afraid to reach out for your dreams and live your dreams and to make choices, conscious, healthy choices. And I think most important, we need to take care of our spirit. I think that's just the most important, is to be good to each other and take care of our spirit. I notice some people that blah, blah, but I think that that's what's carried me in my life. And I will say that I think it's a stereotype that end up damaged when you leave the industry, and I feel like when I hear constantly that I left gracefully and I left a positive impact, I feel like I'm happy that you guys wanked to my point, but above all, I like to hear that it's positive. It's like a positive impact. You gotta remember, that's what I just, like I said, our expectation. Just don't ever do anything that, I guess, listen, don't doubt yourself. Listen to your conscience and listen to yourself.
Now, more than doing, the films that you've done, you've obviously, gained a lot of acting skills. So, is there a chance that we're going to be in a feature film? I I'm sure that really, I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. Like, I don't know, the next
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, something like,
Acting it's funny. People would be like, "What are you in movies?" And I said, it wasn't something that I tried to pursue. Like, acting wasn't a big thing for me, but I just completed a movie called Live New Girls, which has Dave Foley. It's a comedy. I played stripper in 1985, but I'm some pretty heavy comedian, so I kind of had to go toe-to-toe with the dialogue. My dream role would be Tina Turner in Max, or Tera Patrick as Marla and Master Those are the two roles that I would hurt somebody for. But yeah, I know Tina Turner actually being an example of a woman who's crossed over from, she's iconic, of course, as a singer, but she's a performer, she's an incredible actress. And you can go across and do so many things. Actually, I got starstruck. I just met Pam Grier at Wizard World, and I look at her and I'm like, she's so stunning. So I think that I love seeing women, like Foxy Brown, one of my favorite movies, and I just love seeing women empowered and just writing books and going into media and movies, and like you said, just doing different things, We can do it all.
Now, you mentioned music, so I have to ask, because I, have a passion for music. Do you do any music? Do you sing? Do you write? Do you do anything like that?
It would be tragic if I sang. I might be okay at writing, but I love metal. I love heavy metal, rock. I'm a classic rock kind of girl, too. And I like some hip hop, but if I sang, it would not be good. Although for karaoke, I like to do Candy Shop by 50 Cent, or Have a Drink on Me by AC/DC. That's it.
Wow.
Judas Priest.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's scary.
But then that means we could possibly see you in a cameo in a music video at least.
Actually,
video.
Yes, I just finished a video for Hollywood Undead called Dead Bite, which, funny enough, that we go back to talking about acting, I had a cameo in the Dead Bite music video by Hollywood Undead, and I had to do effects makeup in a blue point where they put latex horns on me, which took 3 hours. So I remember sitting there thinking, this has to be X-Men. Like, how do they sit there for 5 or 6 hours? And you get in the makeup, and then they have to go film. I'd be done. I'm like, I need to go. You did all this makeup, I need to go. Like, wow. It's a lot. That's why when I see people on TV, I don't tell people they suck as they used to, because I know all the hard work that goes in there. Right? You look at someone and go, they suck, and then you do it, and you're like, it's kind of hard. They didn't suck, I guess. So I try to be a little bit more about that.
That's awesome. Well, I really like what you shared today. I think one of the things that I really respect when I talk to different celebrities is the humbleness. And how do you remain humble? I mean, you've done quite a bit. So how do you do it? Because I saw how you were interacting with fans and people that were coming, and you're so nice, so pleasant, and just how do
you got me on a good night.
Okay.
No, you know what? It's just some gratitude. That's the foundation. That should be the core of all of us. We're all human, and I will say, there's been a couple people that I got starstruck by, and they were so nice to me. Robert Plant, I saw him clearing dishes after a show, and I'm like, why is Robert Plant clearing dishes? And he was just trying to help the concert promoters, And I realized that I guess if this was all gone tomorrow, and I could never learn to living again, writing books, coming to conferences, meeting fans, that that would, that's why I keep the relationships positive, and I really do have a lot of gratitude that I get to do this every day because life could have turned out so different. So I feel like we need to learn, which is, you know, really what I try to talk about here. Sinner Takes All is when people say, you open your book with waking up in a men's hospital, and I say, because I think that why sugarcoat everything that I gone through if someone else takes from that. If someone takes something positive, like, oh my gosh, we all go through stuff. Being wealthy or beautiful or powerful does not mean you're exempt from anything that life will throw at you. So that's why I think we should have that and compassion, you know, and we shouldn't make things trivial. You know, we shouldn't squawk over little things. I have to remind myself of that, because, like we both just said, it could be over. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I just wonder, like, you know, if there's anything that you could, you know, have the media learn as well, because I know sometimes people, you know, get their views, and the one thing they do forget is something that you did say is, you know, that we're all human. You know, we all go through experiences. And to me, personally, doing a film is like so super cool. But
especially when you're naked. No.
I know, and one thing I notice is that women sometimes will be like, oh, you know, she did that. I'm thinking to myself, well, you do these kind of these words all the time,
right.
So what's, you know, big ordeal. But is there anything that you would, you know, want to say to those, or any message you want to get across?
Anyone who's judgmental?
Yeah, it's really judgmental.
I guess, you know, I just say it's really not my place, and I think that we're all entitled to feel the way we feel because we all go through things in life. And what I've learned, what I've taken away through what one might call negative things that happen to me, is that I should have compassion for that person because I know that what we don't like about ourselves, we project onto others. And like I had said earlier, a lot of things are taught to us. So I think if we can just learn to not have shame or any negativity about the things we do in our own life, we need to be easy on ourselves. We're not perfect.